Stadium in Inglewood, California.
And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. And here comes the new-look Lion offense here in 2021, led by their quarterback in his first season in Detroit after 5 in L.A., Jared Goff.
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out. Ended up throwing one interception. Didn't have a touchdown to offset it. But the team found a way to win. He found a way to lean on other parts of the offense that carried them through.
It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down. To throw is Goff. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. That catch good for 5. It's third down. Here's Goff. They're going back to the same well. It's Hockenson again. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. First carry for DeAndre Swift. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. This defense for the Rams, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. The NFC's Pro Bowl punter a year ago, Jack Fox, on to punt for the Lions. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Rams will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. Quarterback Matthew Stafford bringing out the L.A. offense. And Stafford, of course, all those years in Detroit and now in his first season with Los Angeles. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
And what big news it was back in January when news leaked out that Matthew Stafford was leaving Detroit and heading out west to join the Los Angeles Rams. The Rams are hoping he's the missing piece to the puzzle as they seek a Super Bowl title. Over 45,000 yards passing as a Lion, but not a single playoff victory in his entire tenure. The Rams general manager has said he can envision Stafford staying 5 to 8 years, which would take him into his 40s.
And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 15 carries, 77 yards.
And as we discovered in talking with the coaching staff prior to the game, going up against a team that struggled against the run has only emboldened them to run the football more. I expect 40 to 50 carries in this game.
It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10. Stafford now to throw. They'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Out of the gun, Stafford. He gets this into the hands of Kupp once again. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
first and 10. It's Edwards-Helaire with it. And they'll get this down to the 10. That's another gain of 15 on back-to-back plays. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
From the 10, first and goal. They'll run with Edwards-Helaire. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. 45 yards on the ground for him so far. They're mounting a nice drive here. Good chunk of yardage there again. O-line, they've been solid this drive.
They have that look about them right now that says, if you do anything but run the ball behind us, you're crazy. They have really moved it well on this drive, and they want to finish it off the same way.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Once more with Henderson. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. 6 yards in the wrong direction that time. Not only that, but it brings up 4th.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Gay's kick is good. And the Rams have the first points here. It's 3-0. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
Back onto the field come the Lions for their second overall drive. And they are right at the 500 mark on the year and got there with a victory a week ago.
And I think right now I put myself in the shoes of the head coach and say, all right, time to reset a little bit. And I don't give my team a win one for the Gipper speech, but I do say, look, we haven't played our best football yet, but we are at 500 and we're still in it. Let's try and string a few of these victories together, and we're capable of doing so.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. From the 31, Goff into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick, and his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. And that was one I kind of saw coming, Charge. He had a free safety just hanging back there over the middle, waiting, and he saw that ball go in the air, and he jumped on it.
And I don't know why the quarterback didn't see that. That was just your standard cover 3, which means a free safety in the middle of the field, the 2 corners, and they divide the field in thirds. But when you have a free safety with range, like a good center fielder, he can go from side to side and make plays on the football as he did there.
After the interception, here's Stafford. That'll be caught. It's Kupp. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, first and 10. Going to run the sweep here. This is Kupp. And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skill showing the power, but just not much room to operate. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. From the gun, a give to Henderson. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it first and goal. Henderson. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Henderson. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Darrell Henderson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Rams add on to their lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big moves towards the end zone.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it was all polished off by Darrell Henderson's touchdown run. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. And Detroit getting set to go now. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. A gain of 6 there on first. Well, this defense for the Rams, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
Yeah, they only allowed 13 points, and you can poll all 32 coaches, and I guarantee you they'd say, we'll take that every single week. But let me think about that for a second. Maybe there'd be one contrarian that would say, give me 10.
On second down, Swift. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Calling on their nickel set here defensively for 3rd down. From the gun, here's Goff. Got a man, it's Breshad Perriman. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The 3rd down conversion successful, a gain of 11.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed 1st down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Goff on 1st down. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Nothing to score after 1 on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Goff. He gets this complete to Cephas. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 34.
It's not often that you'll find offensive and defensive guys that'll agree on much, but one place they find common ground, you've got to protect or attack the middle of the field. And no one was there. What a big play, moving it downfield.
The Lions into the red zone for the first time. They've got a 1st and goal from the 10-yard line. Here's Swift. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. A good run, 8 yards there, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. The Lions on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and goal. Williams. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamal Williams, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions able to get this back within a touchdown. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get them over the goal line.
Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it was Jamal Williams who ended things with a touchdown run. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable. And really you shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. On second down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 53 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Deshaun Hand able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
Well, on that one, they go with the play fake, CD, but I don't think anybody really was fooled. All eyes were fixated on the quarterback, and they got him to the ground.
And to run this play successfully, you've got to make sure that everyone is doing their part. You actually have to sell this play. You've got to sell the run action. Otherwise, why do you stop at the running back? You just run straight for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
To try again after the sack. Stafford firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Bryson Hopkins, the intended receiver.
And it's 3rd down.
But Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. They go back to the ground with Edwards-Helaire. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Tackled there by Alex Anzalone. From the 39, Stafford. And he's got Amendola on the connection. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. That reception, his 600th NFL catch. Congratulations. Quite the accomplishment. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. from the gun. Here's Stafford. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down. And that's off the right upright, and it bounces away, no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So the Lions offense ready to go back out onto the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
He's brought down by Terrell Burgess. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Goff. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. The Lions on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Gone. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Here's Jack Fox now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Mahomes on the give to Edwards-Helaire. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Back to throw, Stafford. And he'll look underneath here for Edwards-Helaire. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now a 1st down throw, Stafford. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 10 more there and another 1st down. To throw is Stafford.
And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Stafford, and he whips that one incomplete there. He was in search of his tight end, Tyler Higbee, and it's 3rd down. On the draw, this is Henderson, and he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the 1st down marker. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And this won't get there, won't be online either. It's no good, off to the right, and this score will stay right where it is. Tyrell Williams heading back out onto the field now. You better believe that he's well aware he has 0 catches right now, and they're losing, so he's probably a little hungry.
And you know the guys on defense are aware as well. And they're really excited he has no catches, but they're also worried because a lot of times that's like the ticking time bomb. The longer you hold him down, when he finally explodes, look out.
Yeah, no catches, though, so far in this game. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. They'll run here with Swift. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Here comes the Lions punter now. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7 our score. Here comes the Lions punter now as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And a great job on special teams to down it as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10. And now Stafford must not be pleased with something. He's going to turn, and he signals for a timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Stafford on first down. Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. To throw again on second down. Stafford. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing that.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
So that challenge, a successful one.
Over the middle and complete to the tight end, Higbee. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Here's Stafford. Open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And this is just outside the right upright. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. So that now 3 misses here in this first half.
And the important thing is you just can't get discouraged. You may still have some chances to make amends in the second half, so you've got to get yourself in the right frame of mind to get the job done.
He's going to float this over the middle, deep.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to here as some of the division races starting to take shape as we look around the NFL here in week number 7. We'll get started out west in Las Vegas. And that one so far deadlocked at 17 in the second quarter. From Chicago, we head north to the home of their rivals as we check on the Packers at home in Lambeau. And they were winners in their ball game as they beat the visiting Washington football team. Aaron Rodgers leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. Lastly, we head to the Gulf Coast and check on the Bucs at home in Tampa. And they've got the lead over the visiting Chicago Bears. Tom Brady, sharp as ever. He's got 2 touchdown passes. In the game you're watching, it's Matthew Stafford who's had it working in the first half. He's thrown for close to 200 yards already. And that's helped propel his guys into the lead. As we send you back to Brandon Gaudin.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these 2 teams as we come back for this second half.
Taken in at the 3. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So here are the Rams to take over. Their win streak at 6 coming in and counting as they've got the lead right now beginning this drive 1st and 10. A carry by Henderson to start the drive.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. You finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
74 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Stafford. He gets it into the hands of Larry Fitzgerald. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find the answers, and they've got to find them quick.
A bit of an opening there on the 1st down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Stafford. Amendola catching it left side. And out of bounds right around the 20.
Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun.
And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Now Stafford.
They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire.
And he is going to lose yardage here. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Stafford, throw right side, going to be taken in by Henderson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Stafford looks to throw again. And it's caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. He continues to deliver a 1st down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
Beautiful throw right there on 3rd down, and it looked like this was going to be 6 points, but a nice touchdown-saving tackle at the end of this. Even still, this offense is knocking on the door now with a 1st and goal at the 1.
Now a play fake it at Stafford. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Jacob Harris
with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Rams take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it's in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Extra point by Gain is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. That time, a 9-play drive. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Oh, a lot of credit to the play caller here. He saw the design in his mind and implemented it. A little zone stretcher here because they started the tight end on the left side of the formation and sent him on a crossing route. And this works really well when you can find that space between levels, and they were able to do so for good yardage.
On 1st down, Goff. His throw incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Goff, a handoff here to Swift.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Now Goff. Now this will be caught. Tyrell Williams. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here's a handoff to Swift.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. And they give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? A shotgun snap for Goff. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. A big seam, and he might go all the way. 20, 10. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, L.A. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return.
Taken in at the 3. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Detroit's offense ready to take over.
And they've got to be still reeling from the events of a moment ago. What a turn on that last play.
You're knocking on the door. You're about to take it in. You think you're going to get some points on the board. Instead, you cough it up and watch them take it the rest of the way to the opposite end zone. That's a 2-score swing that you just gave up.
Well, Lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. But I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
52 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
They'll try the air now with Goff. Going underneath, he's got Hockenson. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
On second down now, Swift, and tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Goff now looking to throw. That is caught. It's Perriman. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 20-yard line.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
From the red zone now, Goff. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. The intended target, T.J. Hockenson. That'll bring up second down.
But the passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
The intended receiver there was Quintez Cephas,
and it's third down. Goff now looks to throw. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down. Gonzalez's kick is good, and that will close the gap down to 14.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field.
This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you think you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they? That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Second down, back to Edwards-Helaire.
And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter play. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the fourth quarter. Throwing on third down, Stafford.
That to his running back, Edwards-Helaire.
And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a fourth down?
Here's Johnny Hacker now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. That's a 43-yard punt, aided as well by a loss on the return. And the Lions will take over. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field.
Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Now it's Goff.
They'll try and set up the screen to Swift.
Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. Looking to throw again on second down. Goff. Throw right side to Perriman, and it's caught. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. There's Goff.
On the slant, this is Perryman.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Throwing again is Goff. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Leonard Floyd in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Leonard Floyd was the number 9 overall pick in 2015 by the Chicago Bears out of the University of Georgia. Spent 4 seasons with Chicago, but had his best year yet with the Los Angeles Rams in 2020. A career high, 10.5 sacks.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Goff. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, if you're going to give out a little applause on that play, it has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
And this one taken in by Cephas.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away.
Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line.
That's a double win there, partner. You keep out of the return man's hands, and you pin him inside the 5-yard line. Pretty darn good.
The football going back to the Rams now.
Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And they'll get him down up past the 15. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big first down to get away from the end zone.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
1st and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it.
And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line.
Jeff Okudah up from his cornerback spot to make the play. 2nd down, back to Edwards-Helaire.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st. Now Stafford. Amendola's got it, complete.
And he is going to have a Rams first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
And that pickup on the first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
On 1st down, Stafford here. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Will Parks. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the 4th.
And in the old days, not too long gone either, throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no. But the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
After the interception, here's Goff.
And that's out to the flat for Swift.
And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down.
On the draw, Goff will give this to Swift.
Able to push his way through, and he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Over the middle, he's got Tyrell Williams. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. To throw again on second down. Goff. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Here's Swift. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal. They'll run it with Williams. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamal Williams, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. He's having a nice little game. Maybe already has an eye on that 3rd touchdown.
And how about what our producer, Christian McLeod, likes to say when they've scored touchdowns like this? He's put a tent up in Touchdown City.
Gonzalez to add the PAT. He's got it, and it's 24-17. A drive that time of 6 plays.
And it was Jamal Williams who ended things with a touchdown run.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And there are the numbers. Got off to that torrid hot start. We thought he was in for maybe a career day. Not the case.
No doubt about it. It almost looks like a misprint after what we saw in the first half. But let's give a little bit of credit to the guys on our side of the ball. They went in at halftime, made a few adjustments. And you know what else? They didn't lose their confidence in their ability to play. Because a lot of times you get beat down in the first half, it gets ugly in the second half. They've come out with a new resolve and a renewed determination.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A shotgun snap and a give to Edwards-Helaire.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Out of the gun, Stafford.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
He was going right back to Cooper Kupp, but it's going to be 2nd down. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. That is caught by Smith-Schuster. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 41-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing.
Now Edwards-Helaire.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Now it's Stafford. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Johnny Hekker now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. So here's Goff and the Lions. Down 24-17. A minute 45 to play. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. Goff now to throw. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it second down. And he'll get this into the hands of Swift once again. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Goff. He'll find Swift out of the backfield. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. He'll get this off to Swift. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 10 seconds to go. Now Goff. And this is caught by Williams. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 17-yard line. Well, Charles, they were close in the end, but they couldn't get that last play, that last sort of miracle play done. They were within striking distance, but couldn't find a way to score.
They definitely had hope. They definitely had opportunity. Just unable to cash in at the end. Not an easy play by any stretch, but they definitely had a chance.
So for the Rams, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Los Angeles, so long, everybody.